My name is Nerius, and I'm one of the creators of online course for solidarity actions in rural areas. Today, I'm here with Brigita, who will tell a little bit about their local solidarity project, which is carried out by a group of young people. And Brigita, she's a coach for that group. Thank you for agreeing to share your experiences.
Yes, thank you, Nerius.
I would like to start from helping people to understand in which rural communities you're doing a project, you're helping young people to do a project. Tell me, what is so special about these communities?
I wanted to explain a bit about Rudiškės, small town, and Lentvaris. So actually, Rudiškės is smaller than Lentvaris, and in this town living more or less 3,000 people. In Lentvaris, 10,000 people. But the problem and area is very similar because we have people who are Russian speaker, Polish speaker. We have schools from Russian speakers, Polish speakers, and Lithuania also. And people have a lot of challenge about competence, about career. And the main problem in this town are alcohol and a lot of violence between young people, and also, for example, no water in the house, no internet in the house, 5 or 6 family members living in one room, for example. And now we have challenges how to educate them, because few sisters and brothers living in the same room. And now we have a lot of problems about education, career, just attitude in the world, and so on.
All right. It seems that you are really in rural communities which have what to do about their challenges. So I'm curious to learn a little bit about what is the idea of the project. It's called in Lithuania in slang "chotkai," which means cool. So if you operate in such challenging communities, so what is so cool about your project?
Yes, I wanted to say about, this name Chotkai, because I remember one situation, how to say, massive, a lot of house in youth center, because all people just running around to creating ideas, events program, application parts, and so on. And one guy came in our small room and just trying to find the exactly word about our project, because it could be some special in Lentvaris, and just say Chotkai. So it means Chotkai because we all the time using this word. So how we create our name of our project. And actually I wanted to share my screen and just show the photos of our project. So just few seconds. So here we go. Here's our Facebook page, and our project is more focused in sport active events. For example, volleyball tournament, basketball tournament, or football tournament. And I will show you more photos here. The main thing what is very special about this project, because all activities is more focused in all community. Doesn't matter, are you 7 years old or, for example, 45 years old. And actually now you can see a lot of children's parents also in this orientation tournament. And for example, this table tennis tournament was created not in Lentvaris, not in Rudiškės, but in Trakai, in all different cities. So why participants choose to cooperate more all Trakai district, not just 2 towns. And we are starting more focus on women empowerment also, just more gender dialogue. and also about racism, because in Lentforest we have, how to say, it's like one part where a lot of social housing. Now, not just immigrant can live, but also other races people. So why one girl, I remember, just suggest for us, maybe we need to achieve and also this problem somehow. Yes.
Okay. Why do you think this project done by young people is a good practice?
Yes, actually, about this question, yes, it's a very good question, because from my perspective, the main thing why this project is good practice, because all youth initiative group doing by themselves, absolutely by yourselves. For example, just organize all event from the beginning to the finish. And actually, it's a bit more about my role, because I remember when in the first beginning, when I started to create the action plan, and we had a discussion, and from the few members from community, Rudiškės also, Lentvaris, youth initiative group, a few teachers, and we spoke, okay, or we need to be all the time with youth to help organize all events and so on. And I remember I just trying to understand, okay, if happening, if I tell for them, okay, I just will be in somewhere, but not with you in all events. And I remember it was very various reaction, because, oh, how we can do it without you and so on. But after the first event, actually youth understand about their power. And after the first event, we had decided that we can organize just every month one, how to say, non-formal reflection, and that's it from my side. Okay, I can answer the call, answer the voice messages, text messages, but my personal, the main goal was to push them from comfort zone and to do what we want to do. Doesn't matter just to go wrong or just crazy ideas, but you can do by yourself. And after a few months, I started to see how we grown as personalities. It was a very amazing thing to understood, because they are starting to go in the municipality to speak with youth affairs, not department, but it's like a few people who are responsible for youth affairs in Trakai region, and just trying to say, okay, maybe we can continue our project without European Solidarity Corps budget. Maybe you as a municipality can help us. And after they explained for me this situation, I was very excited, because yes, we can do it what we want to do.
All right, very interesting that you emphasize importance of young people doing the project themselves, which is a core about solidarity projects. It's youth-led activities, and then you as a coach, you keep distance from being involved in activities, but you support through reflection and meetings their growth and learning. I think that's very important to emphasize. And you touched already a very interesting aspect that from doing small activities like events and then growing their confidence, they actually already reaching out to the level where they can speak with municipality and ask for certain needs to be addressed in municipality. I'm curious to ask, what is the reaction of adults in communities when they see young people being active? And maybe I will stop sharing your screen so we could focus on what you tell, okay?
Okay. The first month, it was very hard for us, actually, because I remember the neighbors' reaction near youth centers, near basketball area. And it was a bit, oh, again, the youth doing some crazy thing, it doesn't matter for us and so on. But I remember the feelings of team of youth, like it was very bad, no motivate, or maybe it doesn't matter for our community what we can do and so on. But now, Chotkai group have a lot of invitation, for example, from Kernavė, a small town in Vilnius district, I guess, just to present all this idea. Why they had a conversation in municipality, because they actually also have an invitation in some kind of event in municipality to present this project. So actually, the beginning, it was very hard to explain what we can do together in community, but step by step, maybe after 5 months, we're trying to understand more and more. And actually, one guy who are businessman in Lentfors, we can talk each other just the same level with youth, and we help with all family. This man helped to organize, for example, basketball tournament in Lentfors, just to push all neighbors, all Chotkai group organizing when we can go to that together and so on. So the first reaction, it was very hard, but after it's going better.
Okay, so it takes some time for local community to start seeing what young people can do and appreciate young people's initiatives, and even go further on to support them in doing some local community activities. That's nice to hear from your project experience. Can you tell some advices to other municipalities in rural areas who would like maybe to encourage and support young people to take solidarity actions? How can they help young people to start doing this?
Yes, I have an answer for two structures, from community and maybe from culture and teamwork side. So the first thing is to more focus on teamwork, reflection, and just to stay in the main same pulse. For example, 1 hour non-formal meeting in each month. It's very important to them to feel the pulse. Okay, it's going on, everything. We can check, double check, to reflect and so on. From community, I understood the main thing that, I don't know, maybe it's stereotypes or just the personal individual experience, but adults don't like to trust the young people. And okay, one event, we don't trust, second event, okay, maybe we can be more open. And here's two-side dialogue between young people and adults. And here's very important that young people trying to achieve the main goal, okay, it doesn't matter bad feelings and so on, because adults need more time to understand the young people wanted to say not just bad things, and we wanted to achieve a more comfortable psychological atmosphere in community. So maybe just need more time.
Okay.
And trying to trust the people in community.
Okay, so what I heard from your advice, that if you as an adult support a group of young people doing solidarity action, it's good to have regular meetings, help them to reflect experiences and learn from this. And if it's more community support, then it's important to show trust, demonstrate trust, which takes time, and also breaking some stereotypes about how adults think about young people in our communities. Okay, thank you very much for telling a bit about your project and how you support young people in solidarity action. Happy to hear that it's going on well and we have great experiences. Thank you, Brigita.
Thank you, Nerissa.